Before you say it, no. This is not Attack on Titan. It should be out tomorrow, though. Sorry, I look super stoned. I swear, I'm just really tired. I was like, I filmed this intro several times because I just look completely out of it. So I'm sorry. Yeah, is there anything else I need to say? Yeah, awesome. English is my first language, I swear. You wouldn't think it by the way I spell and read. I'm just talking about nothing at this point just because the Promised Neverland videos, they're really short. I said that last episode. So, I mean, it's a 12-minute video. I'm splitting into 2 sections. 10 minutes on Dailymotion, then like 2 minutes and some change here on YouTube. 2 minutes is just too short for a video. I guess I could extend the afterthoughts, but I don't know. I think it's more fun to see like your initial reaction to it rather than me who's already seen several episodes ahead, you know, try and talk or add more to it. I don't know. I think the afterthoughts is fine the way it is, even though it's shorter. Obviously, there's only one more episode between us before we reach episode 5. I can actually do the real reaction again. I'm so anxious to start reacting to the series again, like, you know, actually reacting to the series again. This is content. Is this content? I'm assuming 90% of the people have already moved on to the actual reaction. Link in the description. Go to Dailymotion. Watch the actual reaction. If you're not watching the actual reaction, you're just gonna get. The majority of people aren't watching the actual reaction, which I found out. For instance, in episode 2, it has 1,500 views, but only like 400 views on Dailymotion. So there's a lot of views not going to the actual reaction. So I'm like, what's going on there? Why isn't nobody watching the reaction? People were just stopping by, watching 50 seconds of the intro, then leaving. It's kind of odd. Not all of them. It's about 50-50. But yeah, I mean, click link in the description, go to Dailymotion and watch the actual reaction, because I mean that's what we're here for, right? Episode 5, getting to react to the whole episodes is gonna be super fun. It's gonna be weird though, not having to edit. One of my lights is out of commission right now. It'll be back next video though. It wouldn't light on one side. That was a Dr. Seuss reference. Okay, I've talked long enough. It just feels so cheap to me. 2-minute videos on YouTube, that's kind of dumb. I don't really want to add anything to the afterthoughts, like I said, so this is how it's gonna be. One more episode though, and then we're back to long afterthought videos and longer actual, you know, reactions. So okay, bye. So I'm trying my hand at some daily videos. We're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not trying to overwork myself. It's just, you know, I'm enjoying it and I want to be able to post more often. So I'm gonna try my hand. If it gets too stressful, it becomes too much, then I'll stop and, you know, take a couple days break. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Worst case scenario, it does bad and I stop doing it and I go back to every other day. But taking it one day at a time, I guess. Yeah, I did something bad. I know I shouldn't have. I was reading comments on the last video, even though I already stated I'm not reading any comments, so don't even bother posting comments. And then of course I went and read comments. And it's not that I'm reading them intentionally. They pop up, and I know I can turn notifications off, but they pop up on my phone when there's new comments, and I get emails constantly about them. So of course, anytime I look at my phone, there's a new comment, and I just instinctively read it. And I haven't been spoiled by anything, luckily. But at the same time, it's probably good that I stop and turn off notifications, but just natural, I think. The only thing I got that was, I don't know, a spoiler, but an explanation was the numbers. I assumed it was the number on their neck, which I'm assuming is like, was it? I don't think brand is the right word, but it's not those numbers. It's a date. And looking at the titles of these, that makes complete sense. So 12/10/45 was the first episode, 13/10/45 would be the second episode. So yeah, okay, I'm caught up somewhat. I semi understand what's going on, and with that being said, let's get into the next episode. Okay, wow, there's a lot to talk about with this episode. That was insane. Okay. One thing I hope they don't do is show too much of the demons or whatever they are. Those are the best kinds of stories, right? When you have this little self-contained story, but you know that there's this bigger world on the outside, if that makes sense. So they know where the tracking devices are, but they can't do anything about them, at least not until they get outside the wall. It seems like the last episode ended, it's like, okay, by next episode, we're gonna be getting out of the wall, but it just seems like it's gonna be one of those things that's gonna get pushed further and further back. Not that I'm disappointed by that, obviously I'm not. It's definitely a lot harder than they thought it was gonna be, that's for certain. I see there's a lot of things that I was seeing, and I wish I would have talked about them. This is why I like to pause it and talk about it, because I know by the time I get to the end of the episode, I'm gonna forget. I have a horrible memory. Was it Norman or Ray brought up the good point? It's probably Ray brought up the good point about the fact that even if they were to tell the kids, right, they're not gonna trust Emma, Ray, and Norman necessarily over the mom, are they? We gotta look outside in terms of the fact there are other plants, other farms, but this one's the one that's doing the best, or that has the best results than the other ones. The other ones are doing poorly. This one's doing good though. Man, I don't know. This whole episode was just so tense. This was a good episode. This was really good. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if y'all want to see more. A lot more videos coming out for you guys soon. And until then, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.